Okay, this is problem 3, chapter 9 from CFIN7. We're going to do the problem in Excel, and then we will do it on the BA2 Plus Professional. So, Terra Landscapes is evaluating capital budgeting project expected to generate $80,100 during its 8-year life. So that's $80,100 eight times. Its required rate of return is 14%. What is the value of the project to Terra Landscapes? So just 0, 1. So entered cash flow dates, and so I can use the cross, highlight the two cells, and put the cross in the bottom right hand corner and drag it down to 8. And so I've got 8 periods. There's no cash flow in the initial period, but so 80,100, and I can highlight this cell and hit the comma, and it just gives me two decimal places. And then I use equal, and I could just copy it down, but makes it more flexible if you do it this way. So use a cross again, drag it down. So easiest way to do this is equals NPV. Then so my rate is 14%, so that's 0.14, and then comma. And then I want to highlight all the cash flows after the initial cash flows. So the NPV function starts with period 1. So if we were doing an NPV calculation, we would add back the cost, which would be entered as a negative. So here, so that's $371,573 is the net present value of the of that cash flow. So that's the value of the project to Terra Landscape. Terra would not want to invest in the project if the rate of return was less than 14%. So if I go to the calculator to go to the cash flow function, second cash flow, second clear. Do this every time you use the cash flow. So this is cash flow 0. We use the down arrow, and we got a C01, so that's cash flow 1. So 80,100. We could enter it 8 times, but the easiest way to do is to come down here to F01. That's a frequency, we enter 8 and enter. So that tells it that it occurred 8 times. We hit NPV, and I is 14%. 14, enter, and we go down to NPV, and we hit compute. $371,573 even.